Are you having the common problem of not having a book to read?
I like to think I don't.
Do you constantly wish that your book had more adventure?
Yes.
Do you wish to indulge yourself in 19th century slang?
Yes, I do. Dang it.
If so, I have the book for you. It's called The Hobbit. It's about a Hobbit. Hobbit is named Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo Baggins goes on all sorts of adventures. He fights trolls, has an exotic form of rat battle with a odd cave dweller, and he even sees a dragon. The Hobbit also learns some life lessons, including how to make deals. He changes so much by the end, you might not even recognize him. On your journey, you may even meet Gandalf the Wizard. The Hobbit is so addicting, you'll be begging for more, which is why the author wrote 3 great books after he wrote The Hobbit. So if you don't like The Hobbit, who cares? Just read another masterpiece. In fact, I'm so convinced you'll like The Hobbit, I will bet literally nothing. I mean, I would, but the reason I'm so convinced is because there's a really cool dude. His name is Bjorn, or Boren, or it's not boring. And his name is, we'll go with Bjorn. Better yet, you also meet some dwarves, 12 of them to be exact. You will love this book so much. Guaranteed. For sure. You should get yourself a copy right now, because if you don't, you'll be sad, and I won't care. In conclusion, if you like books about adventure, action, dragons, and if you like some 19th century slang that you have no idea what it means, you should definitely read The Hobbit. On page number 39, it says, "Oh, are they?" said Thorin, and he jumped forward to the fire before they could leap on him. He caught up a big branch all on fire at one end, and Bert got that end in his eye before he could step aside. That put him out of the battle for a bit. Bilbo did his best. He caught hold of Tom's leg as well as he could. It was thick as a young tree trunk, but he was sent spitting up into the top of some bushes when Tom kicked the sparks up in Thorin's face. Said Gollum, and became quite polite. "Perhaps we should sit here and chat with it a bit, see my precious. It likes riddles, perhaps it does it?" This is like unimportant, like not really what my quote was about. Whether Gollum was really hungry. Riddles were all he could think of. Asking them, and sometimes guessing them, had been the only game he had ever played with other funny creatures sitting in their holes in the long, long ago before he lost all his friends and was driven away alone and crept down, down, down into the dark under the mountains. Very well, said Bilbo. This is page 215. This is where Bilbo sees a dragon. It is almost dark so that its vastness can only be dimly guessed, but rising from the near side of the rocky floor there is a great glow. The glow of smog. This is where Bilbo makes deals. It's page 272. My dear bard, squeaked Bilbo. Don't be so hasty. I have never met such suspicious folk. I am merely trying to avoid trouble for all concerned. Now I will make you an offer. You may see it. It is this. And he drew forth spoilers. This is page 116. It's where it talks about Bjorn. He's a skin changer. He changes his skin. Sometimes he is a huge black bear. Sometimes he is a great, strong, black-haired man with huge arms and a great beard. I cannot tell you much more. That ought to be enough. And the dwarves, they arrive on pages 7, pages 8, 9, and 10. I'm only gonna be reading from page Carefully, carefully, he said. It is not like you, Bilbo, to keep friends waiting on the mat, and then open the door like a pop gun. Let me introduce Bifur, Bofer, Bomber, and especially Thorin. At your service, said Bifur, Bofer, Bomber, standing in a row. Then they hung up 2 yellow hoods and a pale green one, and also a sky blue one with long silver tassel. This last belonged to Thorin, an enormously important dwarf, in fact no other than the great Thorin Oakenshield himself.
Get your copy of The Hobbit today for only $99.99. If you call within the next 10 seconds, you get 1 free. That's 2 copies of The Hobbit for only $99.99. Call the number on your screen, which is 545-462-2487, or Lil Hobbits. Again, that's 545-462-2487.